Hey, YouTube pipe community! How are y'all doing today? I'm here with Kelvin. Kelvin of
House of Emilio. House of Emilio cigars.
Tell us about yourself, Kelvin.
I sell cigars. What else do you want to know?
Tell us a Franco joke.
There's no Franco jokes, man. Franco's the best. And you leave Franco alone.
I promise.
Or Franco will, you know what Franco will do.
Oh, he'll do something!
He'll do something!
He'll do something!
Nah, but I represent 4 different brands of cigars through the House of Emilio. Nomad, Ezra Zion, 1502, and Emilio cigars. I have a 7-state territory. I represent the Midwest. And I just drive around talking to owners, talking to owners of stores, and trying to place our product and support our product anywhere it is now.
He used to sit on a couch, a leather couch.
I spend
In
lots
a
of
shop.
time sitting on couches
In a shop
and driving. But
Right.
I was in a shop.
before
With-
you got this job.
Oh, with Tade.
Everyone
Tade.
wants to know.
Tade is my man. I mean, if
Also
Tade,
known as the smoking pipeline.
I can't tell you how much I learned from Tade about cigars back in the day. You know, I was really happy to find Tade. He's a great guy. I miss you, Tade.
And if you haven't subbed to Tade the Smoking Pipeliner, you're probably not watching this video.
Smoking Pipeliner is hilarious.
Hilarious videos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, back to business faces. Tell us about, what are you smoking right now?
Smoking the Emilio H Series Maduro. It's a really classic Maduro, medium plus to full body. It's probably one of my faves in the Emilio line.
He's getting a close-up.
Oh, close up, man. Am I shaking?
There we go.
Nice.
All right. So that was Emilio.
This
You
is Emilio.
also are a rep for Nomad.
Nomad cigars. Nomad cigars are. This company is owned by Fred Rui. Fred is from the Wisconsin area, and Fred just found a passion for cigars. He was originally in marketing, found a passion for cigars, befriended Avo, and after he befriended Avo, decided to start his own line of cigars. They've done really well for us. We've placed them in a lot of stores. A lot of people like them. This particular cigar is a C276. C276 is a 5 tobacco blend, full body, and Fred said once he blended the cigar, he probably wouldn't do another full body cigar because he thinks he nailed it the first time around. And a lot of people do. So Nomad. And then we got Ezra Zion. Ezra Zion, 2 guys out of Texas. Cal Hoover and Chris Kelly. This particular cigar is called All My Exes. All My Exes was an 800 box run, and we dropped them at the IPCPR this year. The 800 boxes were sold out in about 6 weeks, something to that effect.
They've been selling really well in our store.
Yeah, and if you see them anywhere, grab them because there are no more. It's an Ecuador Habano wrapper. Uses 3 different tobaccos as the filler, and you probably won't smoke anything like it. They also make a couple of cigars. Ezra Zion has a full line of cigars. They make a cigar called the Eminence, which is one of my favorites of their line, the FHK, which is part of the Honor Series. FHK of the Honor Series was actually an homage to Chris and Kyle's dad. So the designation FHK is Fathers of Hoover and Kelly, which is pretty cool. 1502 cigars are from Nicaragua and also from Enrique Sanchez. There's a couple of things that are kind of different about 1502. One, everything in the 1502 line is box pressed. 1502 is a year that Nicaragua was discovered by Christopher Columbus. So everything in the line is box pressed, and everything in the line has what's called cigar lock. So the wrapper is a little bit longer than the filler, and that forces you to light the cigar wrapper first, and it promotes an even burn. Enrique likes a box press. He has a box press Lancero and a box press Corona also.
Oh,
Those are the 4 so far.
Well, you got that in your hand.
Yep.
you were explaining to me Nicaraguan tobacco.
Mm-hmm. This is a Puro.
Educate the YouTube pipe community that let's say they pick up a Nicaraguan stick and hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they not hate Nicaraguan tobacco necessarily?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. I mean, the one reason is that there was the whole country was in war for an extended amount of time for 10 years. So in that 10-year period, there was nothing being grown.
Mm-hmm.
So now that tobacco is being grown there on a regular basis in the recent past, when it first started, the ground was pretty much virgin because nothing was being grown there. The climate is perfect, and also the climate there has regions.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Cuba, in Cuba there's one place the tobacco is grown and that's it. In Nicaragua you have Ometepe, you have Condega, Esteli, and you also have Jalapa. So there's 4 different regions there that can grow different tobaccos under different conditions, and they end up having different flavors. So if you find a Nicaraguan that you don't like,
Ask where it's from.
yeah, ask where it's from, and maybe that's just not a flavor profile that you like. So that could be part of it.
All right, closing words. Anything that you feel the YouTube pipe community needs to know other than to subscribe to Tade
And don't mess with Franco.
and not to mess
Don't mess with Franco.
All right, thank you so much.
Yep.
Oh,
You're welcome.
I do need. Where can we contact you? Where can we learn more about your product?
You can go to houseofemilio.com, and all of the lines are there. You can also follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Facebook, Galvin Woods Jr. Instagram, House of Emilio. What the heck is it?
House of
Calvin,
Emilio.
no, it's Calvin W. Calvin W at houseofemilio.com. So you can follow me there too. And I'm doing events. I usually do about 2 events a week in the 7-state territory, so I'm always around doing something.
So check out your local tobacconist. You see anything with House of Emilio and you're in the Midwest area, there's a good chance you get to meet Kelvin.
And if you don't see House of Emilio in your local tobacconist, tell them that they need to bring it in.
Good cigars.
Good, good, good.
YouTube pipe community, have a good weekend.